PeePee PooPoo number 69 is the latest effort from Caroline Cash. Cash is a graduate of the School of the Art Institute and has also won an Ignatz Award for Best Minicomic. PeePee PooPoo is inspired by the art of underground comics of the 70s, and it shows a lot of Cash's influence of what she encountered in art school as well. She talks about a lot of the archetypes that you run into while you're in art school, like the male artist who rips off women and pretends he doesn't realize he's doing it. This is the same guy who has parents who are already working artists who get him into local shows, and he wonders like, hey, can't everybody just get into a gallery? Or the female artist who exclusively does ceramic vaginas. She also mentions how being a cartoonist or saying you're going to work in comics is just totally looked down upon in art school by most of the students. I can relate to that absolutely. In my short time being there, that's just the way it was, and I guess it still is. In college, Cash decided that she wanted to focus on storytelling with her illustration, which naturally drew her to doing comics. Some might think that she lives kind of a charmed life for some cartoonists or some artists. Right out of college, she was able to get a job at Quimby's, which is a very popular indie bookstore that sells underground comics and hard-to-find comics. Even though SAIC is a hyper-conceptual fine arts school, there's always been a core of comics or comic creators there at the school, and Cash was able to find those people pretty early on and associate with them, and that helped her career. Chicago has a good indie comic scene, and you can see a lot of Chicago's influence in Caroline Cash's work. There's a story that deals with some exploits at the Rainbow Club, which is a popular place that I have visited myself a couple of times back in my complicated hair days. And that story really resonates with me. The name PeePee PooPoo, which I just cannot say enough times, is inspired, comes from the last story in the book. I'm not going to give anything away about that, so pick up the book if you want to find out where that comes from. PeePee PooPoo number 69 is an oversized comic. It's magazine size and costs $10. And it looks like a book you might find at SPX or Cake or one of the more prestigious alternative or indie comic shows around the country. At Indie Comics and Reviews, folks, we bring you the best indie comics out there. And PeePee PooPoo is as indie as it gets. So go out there and pick it up. That's going to do it for this Indie Comics review. Be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn notifications on so you know when I'm making my next video. So until next time, see you guys in the funny papers. I not only love reading indie comics, but I've self-published several indie comics of my own. You can find them on my Alternative City shop, which has a link below this video. There, you'll find, along with my comics, t-shirts, stickers, and mystery boxes, you'll find pins and magnets that are called CBOs, or comic book originals, which are buttons, magnets, and pocket mirrors that I make from superhero comic books. These are one-of-a-kind items made from images cut directly from comic books, not photocopies, so each one is unique. Hey, don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up.